All right, welcome to another episode of the Seldom podcast with your host.
Shit.
How you supposed to keep going?
Keep going.
I did it on purpose.
Damn.
Wait. We gonna do it like that. Okay, is it recording? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You better wake up and get it. Ain't got no time for no quitting. Your pockets might be on mission, but that's called temporary digit. Get off the couch and get lifted and say that this how we did it. Cause it all started with a podcast called Separate Living. Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of the Separate Living podcast with your host Cam. And today we got two special guests. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves so we can get the thing popping.
Man, what it do? It's your boy Seldom.Q.
Okay.
It's Mula.Gutta back with another one.
All right, so look, with this episode, we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship, new beginnings, same hustle, same goals, and more money, okay? So look, this is going to be one of them episodes where it's more like a Q&A type thing. So first things first, I know y'all introduced yourselves, but tell the viewers about yourselves a little bit.
I mean, like we said earlier, Seldom.Q. You can follow me on that same thing on Instagram at Seldom.Q. That's SELDOM.Q. And I mean, that's all I'm on right now. I just made a Facebook, so I want to advertise, but yeah.
What about you, Gutta?
Man, y'all can get at me on Instagram, Mula.Gutta, Twitter, Big Gutta, Facebook, Mula.Gutta, you know. It's good at everything. That's just me.
Okay. So, do y'all have any questions about anything as far as like ownership or anything that y'all want to talk about as far as like new beginnings for 2023?
I mean, we always got questions about ownership. You know what I'm saying? But that's just something that, you know, especially in the type of households, you know what I'm saying, that the black community grew up in, that we not educated on. So, you know what I'm saying? It's always questions.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest question really is like, where do you start at?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where should you go first?
As far as ownership,
starting up your own anything. It's just because a lot of people, they have the thoughts.
mm-hmm.
They, you know what I'm saying, they have a vision. It's just when it's time to put it forward, where do you start? What's the first thing you're supposed to do?
Well,
and I tell you too, another thing that ain't even like a lot of the time it don't even be, believe it or not, that like to find out where you start at. It just be a lot of people just be scared to fail if they start. Cause I know some people that actually put in the work to like know what it take to start a real legitimate business and, you know, get all the way up to it, and then when it's time to execute, you know, they scared to trip and fall. But you know, you gotta mess up. I feel like as long as you try it, whether you fail or not, at least you can be that person that at least tried it. Cause the only people that's gonna talk about you is the people that ain't got the heart to try it.
Yeah, that's true. But let me answer this question. So, I feel like, he literally just answered his own question. It starts with the vision. Like, of course, there's a verse in the Bible that says, "Write the vision, make it plain." That's a Becca 2 and 2, by the way. Y'all should reach out Bible more often. But that literally means, you know, write the vision down. Write down what you want to see in life and make it plain, which means write it down, mean it, say it out loud, and then get to working on it. So, of course, once you have this vision down, like me, for example, with my clothing brand, of course, I always had the vision in my mind to go ahead and start the clothing brand. Like, it's always been on my mind, but it was always some like I don't know. Because, of course, like, you know, like y'all was saying, like a lot of people start with the vision, but then they don't ever push through with it. Exactly. They don't ever execute. The execution is key, for real. So I feel like once you get your vision down, now the next thing you should do is get an LLC. You got to have an LLC, like legit businesses. Like regardless if you want to go out and start your own lawn service, modeling service, real estate, clothing brand, whatever, like you need to start with LLC. Like, all right, so what's going on? You know, we just wrapped over another episode of the Spotlight presented by Separately Podcast. Of course, you already got the game, you already got Cam,
Mula,
and so look, real quick, I need y'all to go ahead, if y'all haven't already, subscribe, like, comment down below. Go ahead, run us up that ring bell, that little ring. Oh, that's my money card. Anyway, the little ring bell, you know, I need y'all gonna hit that too. Also, when you go to www.bbkclothing.com, type in Self-Prolific, and then you can go and get a little something off. So that's it.
I'm gonna get your merch, subscribe, and be tuned for next Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Tap in, and we got this.
You need to have it legit. Like, you need to have it in pen, saying, "Yeah, this is legit." Like, I had the vision of this, but let me go ahead and get it before somebody else get it, because you know people will go out there and see your brand and see your logo and just like, oh, that look nice, let me get that. But if it ain't trademark, if it ain't legal, I mean, it's up for grabs. Yeah. So start with an LLC and make sure that you don't go to your homeboy Tommy down the street that know that you know he say he do it on the side. Like, actually learn and go on YouTube. I mean, like, it's real deal. You know, this thing called YouTube University. Like, go on YouTube and look up how to get your LLC, or if you know somebody that has an LLC, like, you know, ask them.
TikTok.
Yeah, I was about to
Or
say
TikTok, yeah,
Instagram,
TikTok.
Instagram too.
TikTok
You can
University is on the rise.
You can catch it on your reels and stuff, man. There'll be a lot of people talking a lot of stuff, and you'll just scroll past it to keep,
But it's a lot of
on.
people on TikTok that
Going on
make
about
videos for the free. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to dig a little deep and you got to spend your little money to get the extra knowledge. But to get the you know what I'm saying, the blueprint of it, YouTube, Google. Google, you can go to Google website. They help you start your LLC, tell you step by step. But
Yeah.
That's cool though. And man, and it's also like, man, it's just it help you also at the end of the day if you go and get the paperwork for it, because it's just, you know, like we was talking about before we got on camera. You know, I'm just saying running it, but you know, you get the LLC, it just makes you more, you know, legit when it's time for you to sit in front of them banks and you know what I'm saying,
Because they gonna ask for the EIN and the UEIs and other numbers and you know, letters, and if you don't know what that is,
they're not gonna waste their time on that.
Oh, you did not, yeah,
because you don't even know what it take to get it started. So why would I trust you to let the dice roll? And you just, it's always just better to have it official though. You know what I'm saying?
Be legit.
Be legit. So that way when you stand in front of them people, you got your stuff together. They'll give you the chance. Cause when you get the them LLCs and stuff like that, you can go and start, you know, like I said, getting them business cards and starting up your business credit and stuff like that, because you got, you know, your own individual personal credit, and then you have your business line of credit. And you gotta, you know, just like you do it yourself, build that business up and stuff like that, and have those transactions in and out of your account and stuff like that, so the C is actually active. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of tricks, and I'm still a student. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying?
We all are.
But my thing
that's what we here for.
My thing about it is, like, man, I started taking more time on, like, you know what I'm saying, when I get on social media and I start scrolling, like I said earlier, like through my reels, when those business videos pop up, I pay attention. Instead of scrolling, I might link into their page for a little bit and watch, you know, 2 or 3 videos to learn something new. And it's always something new. When you think you know it, it's always a way to do something different.
Research.
Because then I'm gonna tell y'all something else too.
Research.
Like, it's this thing called a write-off, like a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Like, you real deal. So once you get your LLC, and then you get something, it's called EIN number. That's your I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna link it down below. But no, it's not EIN anymore. It's called UEI, and that's your unique entity identifier. Long story short, it's like your social security number for your business. Yeah, the EIN, they don't have that anymore. No, but that's called a UEI. So once you get your social security number for your business, then go get you that business account. Like, you go to your Capital Ones, your Chase, your Wells Fargo's, Banks of America, then open up your business account. And then after that, start running up, start going to those banks and make sure, like you were saying, with your personal credit, in order to get a business line of credit, you have to have your personal credit at least to I think a 560. Don't quote me on that, but
credit
I think
is the key.
Exactly, but you have to have at least a 560 in order to get any type of business credit. Your personal has to be 560 in order to get any type of business credit. So make sure you pay your bills on time.
And I just found out. I found that earlier today. Like I said on the videos, man, I found out today. Like, especially if you really, really built your business credit up and really getting the goods. You know what I'm saying? These people will give you, I'm saying like credit cards for with 30,000, 40,000, 50,000.
At 30 is the lowest.
Depending on how good you doing. So you just gotta stay focused. You gotta worry about yourself.
And then like I was saying earlier about the write-off, like the tax write-off. So let's just say, for example, these microphones, these stands, this laptop, the cameras that we're using, everything is literally a tax write-off. Yeah. Like once you establish everything that you have, but you got to make sure you got the receipts. Just like people I got the receipts. You got to make sure you have them receipts because you purchase everything under your business account, and then when it's time to do your taxes, you have those receipts and saying, hey, look, I spent this, so you can get that tax write-off. Because everything is a tax write-off. Like, you see these millionaires and billionaires writing these jets, getting these jets and houses written off. Like, when I found out, you can real deal get you a private jet and write it off, aka, you would get your write-off for it.
Another thing I learned, too, man, that I was, I ain't gonna lie, I looked at it, I was thinking about it, but now, man, it's like, if you start your real business, you can get it's a loan that they will automatically give you. And if you get you any vehicle that's over 6,000 pounds, you could just write it off. Yep. And just have an update. Go to the next year. You know what I'm saying? And not even caravan. You get the big body Mercedes, expensive because they give you a lot of money now. You can get you like you said, the G wagon. They got the Maybach. You
look better in the caravan though.
I look better in the caravan. A little better in the Jeep. Stupid. Nasty.
All right, there we left.
Jeep with 2-wheel drive.
All right. That way, Lil. So, but look, so let me ask y'all this question. So, as far as ownership, what does it mean to y'all?
It means exactly what it say. It means exactly what it say. Own your ship. Own your ship. That's what it means. To own. Be in order of your ship. The captain, the last person to get off the ship.
Well.
Captain, last person to get off the ship. Pilot, the last person to jump. Own your ship. That's what it means.
All right. Got it.
What do you exactly what you saying, man? It's ownership.
Same thing. Okay.
It's yours,
So
I've been owning everything. I didn't touch it. Came out of high school. My mama wouldn't co-sign for nothing for me. Yeah. And I need.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? Everything I touched, I had to own on my own. So I've been with the ownership. It's just it's mine. Can't nobody come get it.
Well. Not the quick ASMR. So look, for those of you that are watching,
they ain't hot no more.
Sprite is
because
not
that Sprite will blow that microphone back.
Sprite
but we have to start over.
No,
I'll give 15 minutes real quick.
Sprite is not a sponsor for this podcast.
Hey, what I did was I turned it to the back. I was thinking though.
No, that's all right. It's all right. That's all right. Sprite.
Till you said it was Sprite.
No.
That's not Sprite. That's lemon lime soda.
No. But what is sponsored by this podcast is Black by Kam Clothing Brand. Go ahead, go to www.bbkclothing.com.
Get your merch.
And get your merch.
Amen.
Black by Kam, not the color, but the culture. Anyway, we back to this. So look.
I like it.
Appreciate it. You got to do it how you do it.
I got you.
Hustle
I'll be there
habits.
one
Hustle
day,
habits.
man.
Hustle
I'll be
habits.
there one day, man. I'm working on it right now, though, man.
Hey, man, no, for real. Start your clothing brand.
No, I am. I
Clothing
just
brands
feel
coming
like,
soon
man.
to y'all,
Yeah.
man.
I just feel like I know what my generation want to wear.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I always felt like I had like that type of
Mr. Put
that
It
type
On.
of sightsee. Yeah,
Mm.
I ain't want to brag, but hey, I pop tag.
Okay. Let me hold $1.
Nah, man.
It's
you
tax
got it.
season.
You got it. No, on real talk though, man. I just feel like I know. I feel like I know what people our age want to wear. I know what's popping. I know what look good. I know what don't look good.
Cause Shreveport really don't have a lot of clothing stores no more.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? And and I give credit to a lot of the people around Shreveport that's starting their own clothing brand that's doing.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, my guy, because
You
it's
know what
hard
I'm
out
saying?
here.
I got you, bro.
It's
I
hard
got
out
you. And
here.
there's more people out here with clothing brands that's actually making some nice clothes.
Yeah.
And it's a couple of them, but it's not enough for what you see elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people out here got so many different styles. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people that start clothing brand, they all kind of head into the same direction. There's not a lot of people really out here mixing it up. And to the people that's outside, that's really out here mixing it up, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, and the people that's really mixing it up is the people that's standing out.
Yeah, you
The
know
people
what I'm
the
saying?
people that's selling, man. Like
So
I
shout out to
have a formula that I'm gonna go by when I do start my business. Like that I'm not gonna put that out. But like I said, I
Not
be,
until you get an LLC.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
But for real, but like I know what people want to wear. But then again, you just gotta be active, and you can't be lazy on
grind.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Can't leave no extra food on the table neither. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta eat when the food touch the table. Like my dog at home, food touch the ground. You need to finish your bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know why I put it back in the cabinet.
My dogs don't even wait for me to put the bowl on
You
the
know,
ground.
that's when I done seen it.
They jumping on me trying to get to the
wild.
food.
And why man Chop will jump up and snap your snatch back.
Wait a
Jump
minute.
up and snatch your
For some food, Chop
yo
on plate.
yo fit it off.
Shout out my son, man.
That
That's
boy,
my son.
Chop got the hops, man.
Chop get up
Chop's
there.
be getting up.
Ain't nothing but like 16 weeks.
Yeah, he lit. Yeah, he gonna be crazy.
So look, so speaking of dog, let me ask y'all this. So what would be something as far as like in our city that y'all would like to see change as far as like, you know, becoming that dog? Like what do you have to do to actually have that dog in you as far as coming from our city?
Coming from
That dog
Shreveport,
in
Yeah. I mean like, you
You
know,
gotta
being
stand out.
different, yeah.
you got to stand out in Shreveport. You got to stand out in Shreveport because you get caught up with everybody else and you be gone just like that.
You really want to know what you gotta do to be a dog in your city? Especially like nowadays, cause man, Shreveport ain't what it used to be.
No.
Shreveport ain't nowhere what it used to be, man. I ain't gonna say Shreveport was safe, cause Shreveport ain't never been soft. Shreveport ain't never been the easiest place, but Shreveport used to be the easy coming place. So it's a little hard. People a little meaner. Everybody pissed off right now. The world's just hard.
You got to come up with your own hype.
You get man, and it's not even you gonna build up your own hype in the process of making it, but it's kind of like you got to give credit when it's due, and then you also can't forget about it. I see a lot of people that do happen to slip up out of here on rare occasions that they do get up out of here out of Shreveport, and it seemed to me almost like when they do make it, they kind of ease away.
And don't give a comment.
And don't give a compliment or give a shout out to Shreveport. And I understand why, because it ain't the best place to represent to be from. But I just feel like you. I feel like you can't. I feel like, and I love home too. But I just feel like you got to get credit when it's due and just be real.
Because I ain't going to lie though,
Just be
JR.
real.
Shreveport got so much potential.
Oh, man.
It has a lot of potential, but it's just like a lot of people stuck in their ways in Shreveport. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to get these people to see things from a different perspective, look at things different, because everybody kind of it's very judgmental down here. I'm gonna say it like that. You get judged quick. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, go add a couple people from Shreveport on Facebook.
Like and I no seriously, like I understand it because like it had been times where I be having the ideal of wanting to even do like a live podcast, like we having the whole audience and everything. I mean, but of course we have people here sometimes, but to actually have a live podcast in Shreveport, like it's not even necessarily the part of being safe or dangerous. It's just the fact of
Is the people gonna fool with you?
no, not even that. Because it's like if you bring the content
That's
to the people,
important, though.
Yeah.
they gon' like if you bring the content to people, you know, especially from Shreveport, they gonna come. But it's just more of the outcome of like, is everybody gonna behave?
That too.
Because it's like,
Man, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like that's a really, really big part of why it's really, really hard to make it out from where we from. It's because it's so many people that are sometimey when it comes to being supportive, to where they don't have the same. People be mad because they ain't got the same emotion as you. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna hate down here because I ain't gonna lie. I love my city to death, but it's some haters down here. It's some haters down here, and for no reason. You couldn't have done them nothing. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people that's gonna hate on you down
with the
here,
same 24 hours,
and that's gonna feel some type of way about you, and you gonna get tried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it down here is it's so dangerous that if you get tried, it might be your last time getting tried 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why that's a feel.
Ruthless.
But then again, man, I know some people that's banging. I even know some of the hooder dudes that's banging, that's making it. It's just all about how you move, though, man. It's all
You
about how
gotta
you
move
move.
smart, especially in Shreveport.
How
You
you
gotta
move.
move smart because it's so small.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shreveport is a big circle.
Yeah. But I feel like it's kind of hard, like y'all was saying, it's kind of hard to get everybody not even necessarily on the same accord, because that's a whole nother situation. But it's like when you want support, you either got to do one or two things: make everything loud and ratchet, which is perfectly fine, because
It's the
I mean, you know,
It's the South.
Shreveport is called the ratchet,
City, you know what
but
I'm
it's
saying?
like
It's ratchet city.
y'all gotta understand, you can't be 45, 46, 47
Still ratchet.
and still ratchet. It's like you got 5 kids.
Come on now.
You gotta take care of business now.
Like
Like
36.
like you gotta you gotta hang it up, man. Like, you know, because it get to a point where you either can be in your 20s trying to get some money, or in your 40s, and it's like it's important. Like, I mean, because of course, you know, everybody talking about, you know, I get money, but it's like, do you really get money, or do you say you get money?
A lot of these dudes is getting money, but they ain't got
I
no
be getting
bills.
it, boy. I be getting it.
They ain't got bills, man.
I be getting it.
Oh,
That's
well,
how they
you got
able to keep
bills.
that $800,
I get
$600
sick if
stack.
I don't get it.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? For
My
like
stomach hurt if I don't.
that's the
get
same $600 in them pictures for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I gotta lay on my.
I
back
can't
when
keep
don't get it.
$600 for 2 weeks. That $600 is gone
Man.
at the first of the
My
month.
spirit be hurt if I don't get it.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get some money.
I can't eat. if
My
I don't
dog
get it.
can't eat.
my
Chop
boy
is
having a
hungry.
motivation speech. Go ahead then. I can't eat, can't sleep.
Like
I
a lot of
gotta
tea.
get it.
I can't eat, man. I can't eat. Boy, I can't eat without that money, boy.
I gotta go get it something. I get up every morning to go to work.
That's why I created Hustle Habits.
I need
because
that.
it's real.
That's why I
It's
told you I
real.
need one of them jackets. If you can
Like,
get it,
I got
matter of
you.
fact, I'm gonna get
My
you a
neck
royal
be
blue.
hurting when I don't get it.
I got
We
you.
gonna make a swap. When I
Bet
get
it,
the
bet
black and
it,
white
bet
one.
it. You know, I would drop a royal blue
My
one just for
gas
you.
tank hurt when I don't get it.
Yeah, special edition royal blue.
I got
Hustle
you.
Habits.
I got you.
coming.
Coming soon. I got your royal blue.
Gutter
special.
edition.
Oh, okay, you gonna put your name
I
on it?
gotta
Nah,
have it.
I mean, we can do it like that.
Oh, okay.
My
I got
stomach
you.
hurting right now.
What we gonna do? We're gonna put the Hustle Habits on the front, gutter,
Never mind, I lied 'cause I
gutter
thought-
habits on the back.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my people to call you. People.
We gonna talk.
229,000 one call. That's all. Anyway, but
Queen gotta get
Like-
a purple edition.
oh yeah, like, and speaking of that, like, when do y'all think it is time to bring out another podcast to Shreveport? Because honestly, I'm ready to not necessarily let go of the podcast thing, because I still want to do the podcast talk. I can't do it no more, but because I've been thinking about like doing a podcast workshop, because like I want to start showing other people how to start doing a podcast. Because I mean, I feel like it's a gift that I learned how to do it, but it's like, you know, you can't be Michael Jackson forever. You can't be Michael Jordan forever. You can't be Mike Tyson forever. So it's like, you know, sometimes you got to put up the glove
Yeah.
or put down the basketball. So
you feel yourself, you can be like
yeah,
important in like another podcast where you can, you know
right.
what I'm saying? So if y'all ain't pay attention, me and Quentin is coming up with a podcast. Y'all.
Yes, sir. I was trying to slide it in. Like
Yeah,
that.
you
Go
know
ahead,
what I'm saying.
ahead,
So I'm
ahead,
gonna put it in there. You know what I'm saying. When my boy Quentin is taking over the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Going to introduce.
Man, y'all stay tuned, man, for the Turn cast, man. We working on it. We got some things in the work, man. We hopefully be up very, very soon though. We definitely wanna give the people that support us and that we've been told by that we should do this from for years time. You know what I'm saying? Just wanna tell them just hold out on this and we'll hopefully start getting them content soon, man. We put a lot of work in, you know, but every business has a business phase that they got to go through in order to get things started. So we gotta, you know, ask. We asking all the questions right now, so that way when we go ahead and get it started, everything will be organized because we want to bring y'all organized content. We don't just want to bring y'all, you know what I'm saying, anything, because anybody can get behind the camera and do anything. But I just want to do something professional for the people that's, you know, support us now and the people that's gonna support us in the future. But we definitely are in the work on it. Me and Trey plan to like just not only through hopefully, you know, if God say the same upbringing, you know what I'm saying, we support our people on the way up, you know what I'm saying, and bring some hype to the city, not only to the city, but just bring some hype to some other brands and partnerships that we are working on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Push your needs.
Yeah, we just wanna be somebody from Shreveport that can probably stand on it.
Start, you know, change got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but we working on it though. Y'all just give us some time. Stay tuned. Like we said, Turn cast.
Tell them this is the self-prolific podcast.
That's where we at.
We still here. We always gonna be here.
So always be here. You know what I'm saying? It's just gotta be tuned.
And shout out to you too, Cam, for, you know,
Appreciate it.
teaching us what you taught us and teaching us how to make a platform. You know what I'm saying, and how to start and put some effort towards. You know what I'm saying, and definitely was a encouragement stone for me and Trey. You know what I'm saying, but hopefully we make it to something that's worth people's time.
So until y'all subscribe, to the self-prolific podcast.
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes.
Get your merch.
Content will be coming.
Get your merch
through the self-prolific content.
Oh yeah.
When me and Quentin take out, we're gonna go subscribe to that, and we just gonna keep it rolling.
Hey, RP takeout too, man.
Oh man,
RP takeout. RP Scar.
Yeah, big Scar.
All them, man.
Man, you know.
Man, look, I saw who's gonna have his tour.
And RP anybody who just lost somebody.
RP Dolph.
RP for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
RP anybody that just lost somebody.
Yeah, seriously.
I hope I pray for you, peace.
RP, man. Freedom Real was in that cell. Free all the guys.
That's why, like, I real
Trey
deal.
finna turn this into something totally hood.
No, it's okay.
Trey finna turn this into something totally different.
No. See,
That's
that's
why
why
I give shout out to the people, man. We gotta get a shout out to the people.
Him come out. This that Gutta part of Mula.Gutta. This the hood side.
That's why it's called self-prolific. You be yourself.
Yeah.
You
Be myself, man. Shout out to my people, man.
You doing it on your own. It's all right. You do you.
Shout out to all of them.
But like seriously, like, you know, I feel like if you real deal want to do this, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Like,
and you know what? And you know what kind of boosted us to do it too, man. It's because it's like,
why not? Why not?
I mean,
why not? I was on Facebook. They said, "Who in Shreveport has a podcast?"
Why not? Why not? Why not us be the person to get y'all that? You know what I'm saying? So we entertain anybody we naturally come into. So why not entertain everybody else and traveling and make people.
It's a different challenge for us because we didn't did little stuff over the years. You know what I'm saying? We came from the ground up.
Yeah.
And made impact, you know what I'm saying, for us.
And ain't kissed nobody ass on the way up neither.
No. Did it all by ourselves.
Excuse my language, but
we did it all by ourselves.
All conversations was had face to face.
It's called being self-prolific. It's called being self-prolific.
Yeah, like the rappers say, independent.
That's it.
We was independent the whole way up. No OGs. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get OGs until later on.
I guess I'm technically an honorary OG.
Yeah, you done up, bud.
man.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I'm
you do. I
not
mean, because
claiming
you got to realize,
I'm
Kim,
not
we
claiming
working on your platform.
No,
I'm
we on
not
you,
claiming
man.
that.
We on you.
I'm
We
not
came
OG
to you.
yet.
We came to you.
You already got the clothing brand.
We came to you
I
for.
can't sleep without the money. Can't sleep.
We came to you for the hand, man.
Back.
So you locked in.
I need that. No, I'm locked in on that money.
That money for sure.
I need them chips.
Hey,
I don't know if I on Ruby Road.
Yeah.
yeah, I go with that, man.
Nah, for real, man. Nah, we focused though, and shit, we just
It got to a point where we got tired of talking about it. We was ready to make that move. You know what I'm saying? It was just like once we got the vision, we talked about the vision, we seen the vision, we thought about the vision. It was just like let's go chase this vision. You feel what I'm saying?
And then, like, you know, so of course I got the Spotlight podcast. I'm sorry, the Spotlight show, which is the show within the podcast. Like, I wanna, of course, you know, give that to y'all and let y'all do exactly. You know, I'm still gonna, you know, be there and help y'all with that. But like, I want more artists. Like, you know how y'all got your homeboy, you know. I
Shout
want
out
y'all
Josh.
exactly. Shout
Buddy,
out Josh. Like, I want y'all to start getting more artists. I mean, because of course, like, we all know people who are artists, who are entrepreneurs, who are business, you know, who are authors and everything. Like,
Josh for sure. Shout out to Real Body Up, man.
oh yeah, for real.
Shout out that boy.
Y'all go ahead him
We
at
need
the
to get
Real
him on
Body
here.
Up Palace.
We
My
need to
boy
get
getting
him
that
on
bag right now, but when we
Talk.
get
And my boy AJ right.
AJ,
He gonna pop out
AJ
soon.
47.
Y'all stay tuned.
Y'all
Y'all
stay
ain't
tuned
ready
for that AJ 47.
Y'all ain't gonna even like that.
Hey, no, quick story. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So, you know, like, AJ,
they back gonna hurt when they see that one. They ain't gonna be ready for AJ.
look, AJ is seldom, like, whenever, like, you know, because if y'all don't know, you know, we got lyricists in the building, you know. Go ahead and spit some. Okay, now I ain't pay y'all, but it's okay. But it was a point in time where I was doing the recording and I heard them rap and I was just like, oh, y'all for real? And then, like, you know, as time go by, like, they still actually want to do it. So it's like, you know, shout out to y'all, of course, you know, keep it going regardless of whatever it is, just as long as it's self-prolific. So let me ask y'all this. What would be your number one take as far as starting a podcast? Like, what's the goal?
I can't. The reason I can't tell you, I'll tell you this. The reason I can't tell you what's the goal is because you have different podcasts for different things, for different subjects. So I can't tell you what your goal is. That's your job. That's
No. I'm saying yours.
Oh,
Like, what's the reason for your creation?
Bro, just the reason for our creation, man, just to bring y'all overall entertainment, man. Just to bring our stupidity to y'all. Because every time y'all see it in person, you know what I'm saying, the ones that know us, every time we bring to them in person, we always show them we always worth the company to be your company. So we just want to make sure that, you know, y'all can be a part of our family on this way up and watch us grow and just grow with us and just stick and watch the show. That's about it.
Plus, it's a lot to talk about. And it's just,
and what times is crazy. So
I like
it's
and you know what I'm saying, no offense to nobody. I just like the way we talk about things.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody put it on the shirt.
I can
Somebody
watch.
put it on the
I can
shirt.
watch.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, we gonna keep that. But
Yeah.
yeah, though, it's just like, cause can't nobody really like the way me and Quinn see things, the way me and the rest of the guys, cause it's more of us. But it's just me and Quinn sees it. It's just like we take things and we give it a different perspective than everybody else. There's some people that be on the same page as it, but it's just like a conversation with me and him. It can go anywhere.
Yeah.
It can go anywhere because. Yeah, it can go anywhere.
Yeah, cause I mean, we can start on A and we'll end up on T real quick. You know what I'm
but
saying?
it's just like, you know what I'm saying, our thought
And then
process,
come back to
the way I look at things, the way he look at things, it's just when we have those conversations, the people be around, we catch attention, like for real. So it's just like, let's put this on the camera for real.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Cause
Did Kevin Hart say that? Why not?
why not?
He said, what now?
He said, "What now?"
What now?
What
I
now?
think that's what
Close
it was.
enough. Kevin Start.
That's okay.
shout out
Yeah,
Kevin.
Kevin
yeah,
Start.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out Kevin though, for real.
But so y'all got any other question that y'all want to ask me? Because I might answer later. No, I'm playing. For
man, I don't know,
ownership, podcast, self-prolific, hustle habits. Hey, don't forget to invest in yourself as always. Because, you know, I always got to throw it in. Yeah, I always got to throw it in there.
Get your merch.
Like if I can. Builders, leaders, achievers, and creators with knowledge. Just saying. But yeah, any other questions y'all got?
Nah, man, we just tell you all we pretty much got from us is, man, we appreciate you for letting us come on your platform, like I said,
yes, sir.
And just keep pushing, man. I'm proud of you. You pushing a lot of stuff. You getting this merch out. You know, you like you said earlier, you got buku content before you got on there, so you working. Just stay active, man. Continue to be people motivation, and just keep going, man. That's about the best we can do. Just keep going, whether you know we got the support or
it's
not.
It's prerogative.
And when we get the point out, they get tired of us eventually. You know what I'm saying? So
going.
Keep going.
All right.
For real.
So we're going to Paris next week. Got you.
Let's do it.
All right. So look, before we get up out of here, I want y'all to shout out y'all people. You know, stop.
I'm sorry.
All right. I need y'all to shout out y'all people, and of course, you know, let people know once again where to find y'all.
Man, shout out
my Uncle Ricky. Shout out Uncle Luke. Shout out Ain't Bobby. Nah, I was playing.
Shout out Mama Dukes before I say anything, and Pops, the bro. Man, shout out AJ. Like I said, shout out Real Bardia. Shout out all
Hershey
the gang.
TV.
Yeah, Hershey TV. Shout out all the gang. Anybody I didn't say, don't take it personal, but shout out to
all
gang.
my gamers. Go subscribe to JGF. You know what I'm saying?
Real. They're real. Shout out Will. Shout out Jay Justin. Shout out, man. Shout out everybody.
Shout out to the Wick Man, my boy.
Shout out Cuzzo sincerely. Once again, appreciate him. Most definitely. And shout out to the Most High.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have started with him. Shout out
Shout
to
out to the Most High for all, you know.
Shout out.
No matter what, it's the Most High.
Shout out to my God and shout out to whoever your God is.
Well,
Like that.
10-4. So let people know one last time, where can they find y'all?
You can find me, like I said earlier, Seldom.Q. That's why I go by Seldom.Q, and that's SELDOM.Q, Seldom.Q. And if y'all stay in tune with me, I'll work on that hand today in Facebook, and we'll be up and running in a couple of days, and I'll work on that. Hopefully I can tag and have him ready for it on the video.
To be announced.
That's what it is.
Y'all get at me, man. Mula.Gutta on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Big Gutta, TikTok, Gutta the Ghost. That's the shoe restoration page. If y'all need y'all shoes restored, y'all boys get at me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting you laced up too. Bring you entertainment, keeping your sneaks clean. We getting that bag this year, man.
Okay, I hear. So look, this has been another episode of the Self-Prolific Podcast, and please smash that like button if you haven't already. Go subscribe.
Y'all don't see us.
Go subscribe. Hit that ring notification.
Get you.
Sundays, be looking for us.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all whenever we see y'all. Peace. We out.
You better wake up and get it. Ain't got no time for no quitting. Your pockets might be on midget, but that's called temporary digit. Get off the couch and get lifted and say that this how we did it. Cause it all started with a podcast called Self-Prolific. Let's go.